Hey guys, Biddy here, back with another episode of Feed the Beast Ultimate. Um, First off, I have to apologize for the long delay. There were just had plenty of technical difficulties. It was just um, lost some footage and all sorts of other nasty stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this episode just to kind of show you around what I've done, um, progress I've made, and where I plan to go from here. First off, I added a few more barrels, or a couple more barrels at least. Changed around the import system a little bit with the AE setup right now. Oops. See if I can get the right one here. Okay, the import bus, it was pulling in stacks at a time. Fine and dandy. Had to add a second one because I had two really fast quarries going. I had to add a third one in the back just because things got a little crazy because I added two more quarries, so I actually have a total of four quarries over in my mining world. And at this point, I've got more stuff than I think I'll ever use up at this. Let's see, I've got over 18,000 UU matter. Let's see, for diamonds, yeah, I'm set for a little while. I've got over 500 right there. Let's see, uranium, not doing too bad, 724. That's after making some ultimate hybrid solar panels. First off, I can't remember if I had the enchanting area in here before. That's been done away with because I did quite a bit of work over in the nether with some soul shards. In fact, why don't I head over there right now? I created an experience farm here using blaze because I found a bunch of blaze spawners and just for information, if you right click on a monster spawner with a soul shard, it will give you, oh, I can't remember, it's a lot of kills. I think it's like 512 without looking it up, and it's been a little while. So what I've done, it's a tier 5. Well, here, I'll just open it up here. I've got a tier 5 spawner in here, and I'll just cover that back up because it's rather hazardous. Set up a mob grinder. This is from Mine Factory Reloaded. And an auto enchanter. This is slow. It's really slow. And I actually, for a little while, this world was completely broken because there's I don't know if it's a bug. I would say more of a cross-mod incompatibility. What I had up here, I had a chest up here with a wooden pipe, and I set up an autarkic gate so that when the inventory was empty, it would pulse and send a book. Problem was, it would pulse again before the first book showed up. And what would happen is there would be another book in the pipe, and this enchanter does not accept more than one item in here. In fact, if you shift click a stack of books, it'll make them all disappear but one. Which I learned that the hard way, so I had to make a bunch of extra books. But the trick with this is, with that book stuck in this pipe and it wouldn't accept it, a weird glitch happened. It crashed the world. I couldn't do a thing. I actually had to load it up in a world editor and find this block and delete it out of the world. So that was fun. That took a bit of searching and stuff. This here is just well, it's just monster essence. It's the experience that you get from killing him. So I turn that on. You'll hear the blazes start up. Then the blaze rods come out here to the sender chest, which just imports to the AE system from there, and then it all pipes out. The underneath it pipes out to these tanks here. Let's get loud. It pipes out to these tanks here. It just is storage because you plop a book in here. I'll toss one in now. For a level 30 enchant, it takes forever. So, and it takes more than a full tank here. So, we've got that. I created a this here. Oops. This is an old style forestry tree farm. The multi-block farm in this version 1.1.2 of Feed the Beast Ultimate is broken. What it would do is it would lay out the fertilized soil and constantly break and redo them and overuse water. It's a problem. You just can't use it in this version. So yeah, I had to revert back to here. This item here pulls out the resin from the trees that are chopped down, just sent into the system. I don't think I have my sticky resin automatically set to be extracted, and got over 6,000 now, so I don't need any of this. In fact, I should turn this off before I forget again, because I'm just wasting power at this point. Okay, and here again, more Mine Factory Reloaded stuff. This is a planter, and this is a harvester, and over here is a fertilizer. Right now, I don't have anything importing into it because it's just a ridiculous amount of stuff that I've got. Well, here, look, I've got 30,000 wheat. I left it running too long. Oops. So if I were to put in, even say, I don't know, 16 seeds here. Okay. This is a pretty slick setup. It'll automatically plant them, then the fertilizer will come through eventually. Here we go. Take care of all that, and then the harvester is going to grab all that stuff, dump it out, and then the whole thing gets re-imported into the AE system. There was this version, I think there's, from what I remember, I tried all sorts of different ways of importing it, and really the only way to do it that I was able to find was to just put a chest here and then use a import block to take care of that. As you can see, my resources got to be ridiculous. These are all ultimate hybrid solar panels. We've got, what is it, 15 of them? Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be running out of power anytime soon. Down here I started experimenting with bees, and it's about as far as I got. Bees are not my thing, apparently. I just don't have the patience for it. Over here in my power shed, the lava's gone. Something weird happened with the Zycraft tank where it started generating illegal blocks inside the tank, and the only way to fix it was just to tear it down, get rid of it. So that's what I did. I don't need it anymore anyways because I've got this ridiculous amount of power here. The reason I've got so many bat boxes here is that it allows you to pump out a gargantuan amount of low voltage stuff while using overclockers. Oops. See, I've got 8 overclockers in a lot of these items, and that just keeps feeding the power. Yeah, I could do a voltage step up, but hell, this looks kind of cool. I painted the high voltage stuff, fiber cables red, low voltage yellow, both to prevent them from connecting to each other and from just cause. Let's see. Got, oh yes, energy conversion. This is why I no longer need the lava, and I got rid of all those magmatic engines. what I'm doing is using an energy bridge with you've got the energy consumer here and the producer over here, and then that just converts it from EU to over to MJ. This is just kind of buffer storage, not like I need it anymore. I have this set up this way because this is the only way that I could feed enough power over to my all 4 quarries and still power everything else. It's working out really well though. I'm really happy with it. Let's see. My mass fabricator, which is not running right now. I have it set up so that I have a gate attached to a sandstone pipe. I think if I pop this one out, yeah, you can see it. And all that's doing is, if there's no amplifier, gives a redstone signal, turns that off. I get my amplifier from over here, the recycler. All the extra garbage, let's see, oh yeah, that's right, I have 2 recyclers. All the extra garbage that I don't need, overflow of dirt, gravel and cobblestone, go into these, and then I just, for efficiency's sake, I turn everything automatically into scrap boxes as soon as 9 of them are produced, and then that's what goes into the UU matter, the matter fabricator. Let's see, just a whole line of machines. I've got my recyclers, I've got the extractor, singularity compressor, I've got 2 of those, I've got 3 induction furnaces, 3 rotary macerators, power furnaces, a lot of stuff some of the stuff I just don't even use anymore. Induction smelter, this is any aluminum that comes in, will automatically get taken care of for me. And of course the magma crucible and liquid transposer. Over here, of course, I've got the assembly table so I can make my gates and stuff. I made this quite a bit bigger here. I now have 4 pages of recipes that I can use, and I'm really not using most of them anymore because a lot of it's to automate the creation of the ultimate hybrid solar panels. I just got a little bit carried away with that. As you can see, I put wrath lamps all over the place. They're just a heck of a lot more convenient and just nicer to deal with than all those torches. Take a quick nap here. Let's see, what else have I changed? Did a bit. I've been, playing around with the feed station so I can get whatever resources I need from those animals. Oh, I also made a safari gun and some safari nuts. That's how I got all these animals over here. Let's see, over here in the magic room, doing a bit of research. Made some alembics, made some golems, make things a little more simplified. I also have, I should probably show you this too. This, I made 3 ender pouches. This one is just the white that goes into the AE system. This one here is for my mining, and then this one here is if I accidentally go someplace and or just go too far away and I don't want to bother coming, taking forever coming back, I can just pop one of these open and get home quick. See, after the mining world, after quite a bit of tinkering around with Mistcraft, I was able to finally create this world is actually stable. It's charged, but it's stable. This has been running for, probably a couple of weeks without actually any holes being produced or any taint or anything like that. So it's in good shape. And as you can see by the map here, I had 4 quarries running simultaneously, and it was just everything was handling, everything was moving smoothly. and they're not running, and I don't see the need to run them for quite a while, if ever again, actually. That was one thing I was kind of getting to. I'm at the point now where I've got, I'm at end game basically. All the stuff that I've been doing here, and with the lack of a 1.6 version coming out anytime soon, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to Unleashed. The 1.1.7, which is the current latest version. Next episode, I'm going to be starting fresh, starting from scratch there. Because this is, like I said, it's just, I don't know, I'm running out of things to do without getting too crazy, and I just feel the need to just get started again. So let's see, trying to think of what else we got here. Already covered the bees, covered that. Oh, little trick here. I discovered this. I think I discovered this after the last episode. Was a faster way to get rid of stuff. With newer versions, there are probably going to be other ways of doing this. But what I've got now is basically everything that I don't want, that's overflow. This what I did was, here, let me get my wrench here so you can see a little bit better. Now the trick with these is you can squat and right click, and it sets your storage priority. So what I've got is these barrels have the highest priority of the system. Oh, sugar. There we go. So they have a priority of 10. If I come over here, this is an export bus that has a high priority of 5. So anything, any of these that get filled up, if there's no more room, it'll go to the next highest priority, which is going to be this export bus here, which has the cobble, the dirt, gravel, sand, sandstone, snow, that type of stuff, and anything else that I want to get rid of. Just dumps it into this chest. In this particular version, this is the only way that I found to just void stuff out, get rid of it without causing too much drag on the server. So it just dumps into this chest, and then instead of using something like an autarkic gate or an electric engine or something high powered like that, what I did is I just hooked up a redstone energy cell. Can pull in the max output of 5. What this will do is you put a sandstone pipe here, or sandstone pipe or sand pipe. Set it up so that if there's anything in inventory, give a redstone signal. And what this does is acts like a really fast gate, a really fast pulsing gate, where it'll pull out not full stacks, it'll pull out parts of stacks. I think it was like turned out to be like 40 some odd at a time, I believe, but it pulls it out really fast, so it it doesn't get filled up and stuff doesn't start spilling all over the place, and then it just goes into a void pipe. Yeah, I really think that's it. I just needed this soul forge to create this soul shard, the packet stamper to create my wrath igniter so I could do the wrath lamps. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think it's time to call it for this particular series. Moving on up to... Oh, that already got pushed out. I was trying to get repair, and I don't think I ever got it. Nope, never got repair. I had unbreaking on here. This is the axe of the stream. I was using this just to quick clear cut the forests before putting down the quarries. Yep. That's pretty much it. I'm going to call it for this series. So next episode will be brand spanking new world, brand spanking new version. Like I said, it'll be Unleashed 1.1.7. And yeah, say goodbye to this world, and I'll see you next time. Take care.